Alright, against all odds, here we are in the frigid cold. It's like 24 degrees out here. But we're going to give it a go. This is a site where downtown building under remodeling construction, they removed a bunch of dirt from underneath the floor that they'd fully removed in order to reframe and bring everything up to more modern standards inside. And they spread all that dirt out here on their property. So we're going to take a look at it and do a thorough search. I was here about a week and a half ago and did a real quick search, and I found some really cool stuff. I'll post a picture of that here in the video after this, and I'll turn the camera back on if we find anything good. Let's see how it goes. Alright, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me because of the wind, but we got ourselves first good signal here. It's an 80. We're going to check it out and see what we can find. See it yet? Oh, I see an edge, it looks like, right there. Let's just pop that out. Oh man, we got silver. It's a Mercury Dime. Oh yeah! I knew it was only a matter of time over here. And it didn't take long. Alright, so I had a really scratchy signal here. It was reading like in the mid 50s. From one direction I could get a good high tone. It would hit 80, maybe jump 82. So I dug it and then it disappeared. It must have been masked by a nail or something. So I started really breaking up the plug. There it is. I think I'm going to just hang on to that in the thing, and I'll reveal what that is with some water later. Stay tuned. Alright, so here we go. We've got another signal here. Kind of scratchy, but it's reading like 82 to 89, kind of jumping around. It's real shallow. It's right in here. Could be a bottle cap, but who knows. Let's see what we got going on here. Ground is really hard. So, just like I thought. Bottle cap. Well, you know, when you dig 2 silvers in a row in less than 5 minutes and you get a pretty good 86, you're thinking, oh man, here we go. Alright. Gotta have some bad ones too. Looks like it might be a 2 silver day. I'm gonna head home and get some lunch. And get the kiddo down for a nap, and then I'll clean up finds and we'll figure out what we got. Stay tuned. Alright, so we ended up with 4 coins today. This was the first dime we dug. I'm going to go ahead and run some water on this and see what detail we might get out of it. Pretty toasty. Let's
come over here and we'll look at this one. This was that second one. You can see the coin there and that reeded edge. That's what indicates to me that it's a dime. Let's hope it's a silver one. What are we gonna have? That was the side that was up to the mortar, it looks like. Let's flip it over. What is it gonna be? Looks like it's gonna be another Merc, I think.
This is the copper coin. Some kind of a penny, I think.
I can see Lincoln's head on there. No, it looks like we're gonna have a wheat cent. Yep, there it is, 1 cent.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean these up a little better and get some pictures and show them to you. Alright, so I was able to get them cleaned up a little bit more. Not much. I think the mortar coming out from between the bricks of that old building, falling between the floor and the brick wall, collecting on the ground under the building on top of where these coins would have landed, has really caused a lot of corrosion on coins that I'm pulling out of this site. But I think I was able to get dates off of all of them, at least close to. So I'll flip the camera around and I'll show them to you again, and we'll see what we've got. Alright, so we can go ahead and start with our modern Rosie. 1990, you know, what would it be if you didn't have a modern coin mixed in? And then over here, we've got this one. This was the first one I dug. This one looks like it's a 1919. The back, I think it was laying this way. Pretty toasty. Couldn't really tell if there's a mint mark there. Here's the second one. This was in the clump. This looks like a 1917. And the back of this one is really even worse than the other one. A lot of mortar built up on the back there. And we've got our Lincoln penny. There's a front. And it looks like it might be a 1910. There's the back. Yeah, pretty toasty. But still good finds. Alright, what would the treasure hunt be without some trash? So this is just kind of a mix of all the iron junk that I pulled out and other things. This looks like a carbon battery core. Move over here, you can see that I dug 12 of these 22 short casings. I just keep digging them because I know at one point I'm going to pull a nickel out because they're ringing in the nickel range. And then I just could not help myself with these bottle caps. You know, I'm not used to digging bottle caps around here. There's just not that many bottle caps to dig, mostly pull tabs. So what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30 of those, unless I'm doing my math wrong. 6 times 5, 30. Yeah, that's right. And a couple of aluminum ones. 2 shotgun shells. Eyeballed that die. This little key is probably for winding a toy or a clock. Doesn't look very old. Bits of glass. This is interesting that this is melted. I think at some point that side of the square burned in the early 1900s. I'll have to look that up. But that's probably some of the original glass from the building that pre-existed it. So, cool stuff.